mix of auras and a little bit of touch of that mid-Tuscan. I'm going to be really interested to see if Gunnar has a much better lane than last time. There should be more play here. I mean, you've got a lot more potential to run down with the damage you have from Lelis this time around, so it should lead to a better time. And if Gunnar has a game, there is a connection to be made here for Nouns this time.
It certainly is. A bit of damage being spread out here. Not too much to really write home about.
I'm really interested to see what GPK will do with a Simian Stride. Like, if he's going to look for early rotations, try to leverage this for rune control, call his supports in here while he hangs in the tree line for initiation. There's a lot of angles with core monkeys going into Simian Stride now as well. But laning-wise, Copy should just be perfectly fine. He can create spacing with a plasma field. He can always threaten if the jump is there with a static link. And that will make this a little bit more of a passive lane for GPK. More passive than I think a Monkey King would necessarily want. Although, you still have to watch for a little bit of that damage from the Boundless. There is still some play for GPK to just shove and farm up here safely.
Meanwhile, GPK does take a bounty, or rather, excuse me, a water rune, and is going to make his rotation to the bounty. Meanwhile, Yuma does end up dying. Save able to secure the kill as Save does eventually go down, but they didn't even need the rotation from GPK. Just Save gets it done himself.
He does. Do manage to get that commitment. Again, Miero does not have anything like the Onslaught, so they're just playing off the Batrider. Flame Break, and spam, and slows. They are getting a little bit of damage up top. Gunnar's starting to drop fairly low.
It certainly is. Gunnar still being chased down. The axes will slow him down just a little bit more, but Gunnar's going to be okay. Down at bottom lane, looks like GPK is thinking about a rotation. And he's making his move now. They do jump in for the onslaught. Yuma again being targeted, and he is certainly just dead. There is just no saving this Ursa. Save to pick up another kill on the Batrider. And Fly, I mean, he's still being chased down, but it doesn't really seem like they care for Fly. It'd be a mission to find that kill. They'd rather just not waste their time.
Yep. A little bit of a chase over to Bounty Runes as well to run through Tokyo. Getting poked pretty hard from Lelis.
Oh, he might be dead. Damage is out. He's alright. Gunner's not doing too bad either. They're going to try and make the play on the Psyker. Top lane. They'd love a Troll Warlord kill. He's still level 5, but he's looking for a TB play out, and he's gonna make it.
Oh, no.
Thinking about Yuma again down to that bottom lane, but Yuma's just too close to his tier 2 tower. So instead, we'll just secure their own stacks here. GPK and Save will go ahead and take care of their own. And net worth is still very close between these two sides, though. Just a 1k advantage is the way of BBT. Now, Yuma, I'm looking back at the Ursa's farm, like it's just not comparative to what we saw last game, where there was a Battle Fury at the 11-minute mark. He hasn't even really got one component of that Battle Fury yet, sadly, on the Ursa.
No, it's way far off.
Toronto, I mean, maybe they could secure a nice easy Naga kill, but it's not really proving to be that easy. Scanner, he'll try for the shards out, but Toronto just going to juke him and TP away. So no freebie here for Gunnar, sadly.
You've got Naga support, you've got Batrider support. Neither one can really connect that easily or start these fights for you. You need to blink up on Save. You didn't have a runaway lane from Miero. It was a free lane, but not something that where he completely stopped and got early timing, still waiting for his full blade mail as well. So there is some waiting to be done. It's now into the field, it's a little bit itchy to find a kill. They've been playing aggressively on the opposite side. Gunnar, though.
Top lane, Gunnar. Gonna be an easy target, it seems like, for the side of BBT. Try to snowball away, TP out, and there is no easy target. Gunnar is fine. Very, very nice TP play out, as now Nouns, seeing the opening, do try to go for that T1 mid tower. With the Siege Creep available and the Enchanted Creep, it should be a pretty easy Tier 1 to take. BBT, they are desperately trying to get within range to defend this, but the Tier 1's basically gone. Maybe you can hope for a bit of a deny here. Not even that, though.
Blade mail up from Miero, so he can withstand the onslaught here. Just need to find a target in.
They're going to find Fly. Keep in mind, that is an Ent you're trying to deal with. This could take a little bit of time. They'll pick him up and slam him down, and eventually Fly surely goes down, but he's still running, still healing. Meanwhile, Save, he's the one to drop. It's the classic Ench bait. They thought they could burst him down with so many heroes, but it just wasn't enough. Fly survives and Save will drop.
It's pretty big for Nouns. Falling back into some steady buildup. Do love Nouns' position. They are pretty far here, though.
They should be able to kill Fly this time. But he is, again, very tanky. It might take a little bit of time. They'll jump in with the battle trance. They'll get it done. Fly is gone. I'll find some ancient stacks here in the Dire jungle, or rather Dire triangle. Problem is, Save has spotted this out. So they're very well aware this is happening, and in fact now the rotations do come in to ensure that none of the creeps will be handed the way of Nouns. Though no fight to really break out, so it seems like BBT unable to really close the gap to secure a kill. They'll still secure their own stacks though, so no problem.
Nouns should start to think about controlling the map a little bit more, take some forward presence, try to set up for an objective or a fight into a kill as Miero.
Getting caught out, Snowball will be there. This could be a pretty big pickoff for Nouns if they can catch him, and Miero, he's gone. They don't want to fight. No rotations to come in from BBT, so Nouns suddenly finding the highest net worth hero for BBT and taking him down quite easily.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggression they want here on Nouns. Again, they kill a high net worth target. They don't really manage to capitalize on the push, but they maintain control of the stop area. Like, this forward ward has been quite valuable for them. It's not going to be easily spotted out just yet by Toronto, although the courier should get that information down. They can start to open up the map, or at least prevent that deep movement from being as easy to line up here. Up top.
Gunner. Yeah, they've got the lasso. They've got the Wukong's command. They'll control Gunner for now. No Snowball to play with either, because he did commit it onto the creep wave, and he is gone.
They get punished once or twice on Fly, but it's an enchantment, so you don't really care. They are finding save now as well.
He's going to try and juke through the Roshan pit. Maybe a deny, but no, not quite. Copy will take him out. Another nice pickup here for Nouns, and now they can officially think about Roshan. Yuma's right around the corner. He'll just deal with the creep wave first. The question is, do BBT want to try and force a defense here for this Roshan play? I think the answer is probably going to be no. They may have just kind of accepted that against the Ursa they're going to lose this Roshan anyway. And it doesn't really seem like there's any urgency from BBT to try and get here and fight this one out. Oh, GPK, don't move, sir. It's alright for now. Yuma looking to jump in, but no, it was all a bait. Never mind. Yuma gone. GPK. Here we go again. They'll try for Toronto, but the song is popped. The TP away is there, and well, that'll be about it. I thought originally when GPK moved, I thought Nouns would be the ones to pounce, but they just weren't quite quick enough.
No. Took the long route through the top jungle instead of running through the river. Miss out on that opportunity to collapse a little bit quicker, and BBT get a good read with some good punish. Find a very important here to keep shut down. Again, Yuma. See if BBT can start to ramp up here with a smoke.
They want to go. Copy. Does he sense that something's wrong? It seems like he does. He backs off at the exact right moment. No pick-off to be had. Not yet anyway. They'll try and roam up towards the top lane. Into the Radiant jungle they'll go. Yuma. Oh, he's farming that triangle. This could be very dangerous. GPK's keeping tabs. But this could be too far for BBT as well, don't forget. I mean, they are venturing pretty deep into Nouns territory. They'll go for that tier 1 top tower instead, but there is going to be a counter smoke now out from Nouns, knowing exactly where BBT are hanging about.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
But they've already found the tier 1 top tower, and with this smoke, it starts to feel a little bit obvious.
It does. Let's see if they can still get that collapse. I mean, Aegis is starting to fade here from Copy. Oh.
We'll find Toronto. I mean, it's something. It's not really that big of a kill, but if you're Nouns, you'll take it.
Yeah, but this can give the troll a little bit more leeway as well from weaving in and out. Have your own auras up and ready on Nouns. Full Guardian Greaves now for Lilith. See if they can... Oh.
We're just look how tanky this hero is, man. It's just unbelievable. The Fly is still being chased. He finally goes down. The thing was, like, if his team was behind him, the amount of time he bought to allow a way into a fight is just unbelievable. But at the end of the day, nobody was there in time. As now Gunner still hanging about, though the Boundless does miss, and he chops down the tree of GPK and pops the spray as well. Why the hell not?
It's been a good game of cat and mouse so far, although BBT are starting to get a little bit hungry here. Pressuring onto the mid, 6-6. Again, we're getting the opposite ends here, Mike, in terms of games. See if they finally find a kill this time.
Here we go. Gunner gets caught, and Snare will be there. A nice little shards block, though, going to make it very hard. And now GPK getting jumped here by Yuma, though the Enrage forced to be popped here by Yuma as he does need to retreat. They're still trying for the MK, but Yuma cannot keep up as now Copy. It's complete chaos in the mid lane, but Save is gone. They've lost the Batrider. They might even lose Psyker if the battle trance runs out, and it might very, very soon. But no, the song, Toronto, he buys the time. Psyker's out of there. Toronto, he'll be the one being left behind. They still lose 2 supports. It's not a great fight for BBT, but at least they get the big ones out.
I think you bail out all of the cores. It looked like a decent fight that they could have started off of, but Nouns.
Top lane. Looks like they might run into Save. There is vision around this area, though, from BBT, so this could be a very nice fight to force, and they are going to try. Onto Fly they'll go. They want the Ench first, but Fly is just tanking through it once again. It's now GPK, copying too much damage. Still trying to man up here in his Wukong's command, but so is Gunner. GPK, he's out of damage now with that static link. He needs to get out. Still Gunner going very deep, but he will be able to blink out. Nobody dies yet. In goes Yuma once again on Toronto, but Toronto is able to walk out of there thanks to the Boundless of GPK. And BBT now, the ones to retreat, as Nouns are still looking to force the fight. Do you want to try high ground? I mean, you do have a Roshan banner plus an Aegis.
BBT's going high ground.
Oh, BBT's going high ground. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, we do have the creep wave at the top tier 3 at the very least, Jonathan. They'll back it. That'll be enough.
Oh,
here we go.
Good job, Mike.
No, I not. I double jinxed. Jump in. Oh, I triple jinxed it. Here we go. We're onto the race. Copy's gone, but so is Toronto Tokyo. Onto the Ench. Fly is also dead. Gunner. Chase is on. Gleipnir is going to land from GPK. Nice shards block from Gunner once again, but the chase will continue. Yuma's right around the corner, though. He's thinking about forcing the fight, and he will jump in. They'll try for Miero first on the Primal Beast. Yuma, he'll pop the BKB. Still trying. Gunner, somehow still alive. Finally goes down. Yuma, still looking for a target. Will chase down Psyker, but he's just too fast on the Troll. They just kite out the Ursa. So they'll lose Gunner. They'll lose Fly. They lost Copy, and he brought back to make matters worse. A pretty big fight here for BBT.
Yeah, it works out in their favor.
Another big smoke up here. BBT running right towards Copy. This will be a dieback on Copy if he does get caught out. It seems like they will avoid him instead, rather looking at Gunner now down to that bottom lane. And they're going to find Fly instead. A little bit unfortunate. Oh, no, they found both. Save will spot out Gunner as well. That'll be a double. The 2-for-1 special. BBT, I mean, it's just kind of back to the farm game, I suppose, right? It's just no need to rush. Does BBT want this fight, is the question. Fly will move forward. Miro, gonna break the smoke on Yuma. I don't believe Yuma actually saw him. They'll try to get some D-wards off here. Miro, though, still frontlining for his side. Neither side wants to pull the trigger. We're just having a bit of a standoff here at this top lane, it seems. More wards placed here by BBT. Lasso, it's on an illusion. Unfortunate. It's alright, I mean, there's just so many illusions, you've got to try one of them. In goes Fly. Yuma, he's going to make the jump in. They'll try for Miero on the Primal Beast, but the BKB is already out, and now the Pulverize has been committed. Still Yuma having a decent old time, as now the song has been committed from Toronto Tokyo, looking to try and move in onto Copy, who's getting annihilated by Psyker. There goes Gunner to boot. Both of them just destroyed. As everybody else from Nouns just trying to dissipate, but Save continuing to chase Yuma, who does end up killing him off, but Yuma is certainly just set to fall. There is no help around. And an unfortunate fight for Nouns now as BBT finding a very good fight, and Roshan, it's up in 30 seconds.
You static link the Proud Beast instead of any of the two cores, so Saika and GPK just don't care. And again, because Saika shoved in bot, it's going to be a really easy process to take care of these tier 3s. One fort already used up. Doesn't take too long for the troll to just clear these objectives by himself.
Max, Saika doing it himself. They'll jump in with the kick, or rather the punch. The battle trance was already there from Saika is now, well, it's looking pretty rough for Nouns. They've already looking to lose Gunner, and they do. Saika barely survives all of them. The battle trance just in the nick of time here from Saika as Lelis is being hunted in his fountain, forced to back off. Bottom Rax is gone, and that's going to be enough for BBT. You've lost a Rax. You're losing Roshan as we speak. And even though BBT just played a very, very slow game, it really has felt like they've been in control.
And it has. See if Nouns can find an angle in. They did smoke up here, but the smoke breaks under the Watcher.
Copy. Gonna get pulverized here by Miero, and it looks like his team was not really prepared for the fight, though he did at least get his BKB off. Still running. Saika, he's popped the battle trance, chasing very, very deep, but he's got the Aegis up. Not anymore, though. It is down. Has Saika gone too far? Miero will try to jump in, but Yuma, he's right on the troll. Saika pops the BKB and tries to run. Even the song being committed, he'll survive, and now they're all locked down. The onslaught in, the Ursa in huge trouble. Gunner indeed also in trouble. They both drop.
Oh, God.
A double kill for Miero. Copy to drop to boot. Miero getting tipped throughout all of this as they've even found themselves an Ench. And I believe I just saw Yuma buy back. Up towards the top lane they'll go. Smoke on smoke scenario, but this could be Nouns' last team fight. If they can't make this one work, the game is basically as good as done. Lasso is out. Who have they caught? It's going to be Lelis. Snap fire down. Miero, he's in. Copy. He'll be alright for now. The pulverize was cancelled. Copy though. Where's he going? The Razor. He'll head up north, but it's not the way to go. He is dead. Meanwhile, Gunner's just trapped in the tree line by the looks of it, as Yuma's going to try and force another fight, but really gets nothing out of it. BKB's being forced out, but it's not doing anything. Meanwhile, Gunner has been spotted on the tree line. Chase on. He'll blink away back towards the south, but Toronto's right behind him. Here comes save to boot, and Gunner is gone. There's two down without buyback here for Nouns.
He's going to have to try to just hold out here as Tree. I don't see the angle. I think without that...
So again, it's a double lasso. A double lasso from Save, and that'll about do it. GG is called. Nouns have seen enough. And, you know, positive is game 2 was a lot closer, but at the end of the day, BBT certainly proving to be the much better team here today.